Where did you study music and with whom?
I studied music in Vienna at the Vienna Music University, which was named that time Hochschule für Musik. And my teacher was Hans-Peter Mandl, who is now 80 years old, and he was a fantastic piano teacher.
Have you won any competition or honor in your life?
I went to many competitions as a child and got some prizes there, but I made one big international piano competition in 1985. This was the Beethoven competition, where I got first prize.
Speaking about repertoire, are you specialized in any repertoire?
Not that I know. Some people say I am. It was a long time I was considered to be Beethoven specialist, and then there was a long time I was considered to be Mozart specialist. But I tried never to really specialize in anything. So I have a wide range of repertoire.
Who have been the best soloists and conductors you have played with? The ones that make you to feel more, you have learned more with them. People
Well,
special in your life, special people.
special people in my life was of course Claudia Bardo and Seiji Ozawa, and with whom I worked a lot was Shando Wig. When I was quite young, I played a lot with him. Also, actually, my first tour in South America was with Shando Wig. And I learned also a lot from Christopher Hogwood, who just unfortunately recently passed away. But there were many people, many famous and great conductors I worked with, and also as a conductor, I worked with great soloists and great famous singers such as Jonas Kaufmann, for example. And every musician you meet and every conductor and every soloist you meet, you learn from him. So I had a great chance in these 30 years I've been doing this now to meet quite a lot of interesting people.
Is there any concert that you remember especially, the most significant in your life?
Well, probably the most significant concert in my life was my debut recital at the Salzburg Festival, and also my debut with the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra, which was both in 1991.
And did you play with whom, with which orchestra, or with which conductor? In Salzburg, for example.
In Salzburg, I played that time a solo recital, piano solo
Ah,
recital.
okay, okay. Um, why is Mozart one of the great composers of the history?
Do we have time? Well, Mozart is, I think, Mozart is sort of the center composer in history because everything which was before sort of led into Mozart, and everything which came after came from Mozart in a way. He was just so unique in his inventions, and he was so unique in the way, also in the drama of his compositions, using this actually very simple style. You know, it's not like after the Baroque period where the style was very complicated and very constructed, and then this quite simple Rococo style. And what he did with his possibilities was just more than anybody else could do, and especially in his operas and especially in his piano concertos, where he was actually at his best.
What do you like of his piano music? What do you like more?
Uh, I I had the privilege already several times to play all his piano concertos. I think the piano concertos are actually, together with the operas, as I said, his best works. The opera, I think, because he was just such a dramatic person, and the piano concertos because they were so private because he wrote most of them for himself. I can't choose one of my favorites, but I think one of those two concertos which are written in minor, the D minor and the C minor. The C minor I'm going to play also in the festival. They are special out of the others who are also special. But the minor keys are always something different.
Why is it so difficult to play him properly?
I think it's so difficult because it's so easy. And that's what I always say to my students. If you manage to play all the notes in Rachmaninoff or Prokofiev or very difficult things, then you have done 95% of the work. But if you manage to play the notes in Mozart, you have 95% of the work still in front of you, because you must find a way with this simplicity to express the complexity which is behind, and that's what makes it so difficult.
3 words to describe him.
3 words to describe him: genius, genius, genius.
Could you speak about the compositions you are going to play and to conduct in Bogota? Some of them, because you are going to do a lot, many concerts.
I'm going to do quite a lot. I will conduct 3 concerts with my orchestra, the Vienna Chamber Orchestra, including some of the most famous compositions, including Jupiter Symphony, which is his last symphony and sort of the peak of his symphonic work, but also including the fabulous, very late clarinet concerto, the C minor piano concerto, which I just mentioned to you, which is also one of the most complex pieces he wrote. And I will also play a short recital with piano sonatas, and I will also play a recital with violin sonatas. So it will be quite a variety and wide range of repertoire I'm going to perform.
Have you conducted Isabel van Keulen or Lucas Matthias before?
No, I haven't. I haven't worked with them before. No.
Could you invite us in Spanish to your concerts?
I will try my very best. Hola, soy Stefan Vladar. Soy director de orquesta y pianista, y estaré en el segundo Festival Internacional de Música de Bogotá. Bogotá es Mozart. Los espero en esta gran fiesta musical y recuerden que en Bogotá todos somos Mozart.